are you? Look fine, we're going to play noise. Is it? Morning, everyone. Let's get on to it. I think we look at all this. There is no COVID compliance here. I'll tell the committee that the president is not.
How is it going for the Jamaica Labour Party?
Going as we expected. The voters are turning out. From what I have observed, I got a brief this morning. There were long queues and some issues with machines. I have been briefed that the electoral office is working assiduously to ensure that the lines move very quickly, because what we don't want is to have people standing in line for any extended period of time. So generally, the voting is as we have expected, just about the turnout of last year. Probably it might be a little bit more. Persons are complying. The report I received is that everyone so far has been wearing masks when they enter the polling station. And they have been properly distancing in the line. So election day seems to have gotten off to a smooth start.
Would you be shocked if the PNP pulled off a win today?
Of course. Yes, of course. We all go into elections expecting to win.
What do you think are the main factors that will influence the outcome of this election today?
I think we have made a good case about performance. I mean, I've always had to reflect on this, that the electorate does not always vote on performance. Choices are not always made rationally. And at the end of the day, what I have observed, especially in this election, is that people are always looking, what is it in it for me? And that's quite legitimate. So we have had to balance the personal interest against the national interest. And it's very difficult to do because the personal interest is not always in the national interest. So I think the manifesto that we have put out is a quite balanced manifesto, ensuring that the personal interests are dealt with, people's pension, people's education, people's access to water, people's access to housing, but at the same time the national interest of maintaining fiscal prudence so that we can be able to actually afford the things. I think we have presented that manifesto. Others have thrown that to the wind. I hope the public will reward us for being frugal and working in both the personal and national interest.
Is the Jamaica Labour Party going to win the general election 2020? Yes. Why?
Because the younger generation coming out voting for a change, voting for prosperity.
Voting for prosperity. Have you seen prosperity?
Yes, so far.
So far, so good. And are the people coming out in your numbers and voting JLP?
Yes, they are coming out voting JLP and to go on the big rap. Shout! I'm tired of playing fake, and it's been 3 years and I haven't seen 5 times out of the 3 years. Not 3 years, 3 terms.
Oh, wow.
We need a change.
You need a change. Where's your Oh, God, she said they must seem from Shabana. She had 20. Yeah. That's what she said, yes. Well, I got to tell you, the labor rights are out. They are confident. The People's National Party supporters, they're out and they're also confident. So I got to tell you, it's going to be down to the wire. We're here in St. Catherine, Southeastern. And trust me, the lights cut off. And we're here at the Portmore Gospel Assembly. I'm here with Miss Joan and Sade. They are out to vote early. And Miss Joan said, hello, please. She is putting her ex beside the head. Miss Joan, good morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
All right, so talk to me about why you're voting for colleges.
I'm voting for PMP, People's National Party, because from a child growing up, I've seen what the People's National Party has done.
Yes.
They have done a lot of things. It's because of the People's National Party where a lot of people get the chance to read and write.
Sure.
Back then, houses, name it.
Yes.
You name it.
Yes.
You understand? So I'm here to put my ex beside the head
Yes.
for the People's National Party.
Sade.
We don't want no squad. We don't want no 2,000, 5,000 when election are come. We want opportunity. The current member of parliament come from Edgewater. And right now the poll telling me saying trailing in Edgewater. Okay. If you can't be a man for your yard, or you have to be a man out the road.
When it comes to posters, a big grab a lead. Okay. But it's a Thursday, Fagan will be winning.
If you notice the young people that are in this constituency now, they are looking morely to the JLP because we have so many community centers in Portmore, in Southeast St. Catherine. And those community centers are not equipped to empower youth.
I have been living in the Westchester Division for 38 years. I am now 40. And for that 38 years, I can tell you, I only know Mr. Fagan from town. I don't really know him like that. Understand me? When in my court that I live into a court, he doesn't come inside of the court. He stops at one house and turns back.
Mr. Fagan spent 2 terms here, 3. This is the 3rd one I'm going for. And you are coming to campaign and begging people, give you another chance. You already get your chance.
I think I'm doing work. Okay. As an MP, I'm doing work. I will see the work when I'm doing work. You see me? And help both sides. Even if you're a labor, you come to him and help the same way.
In Westchester, we have play areas, designated play areas that need development. My house stands to the side of one of those play areas, and I have to go into my pocket every single month, depending on rainfall, to get it cut, to get it cleared, to make sure there's no dumping. And if there's any dumping, like if people did development on the house and then leave the rubbish out there, I have to pay in my pocket to clean it up. And that's unfair. And I have been to Mr. Rainier Benjamin, who is the councillor for the Western Division. He must tell me to appear labor right over there. And I have witnesses upon witnesses who can attest to that. And I just part news because we are labor right now. So that's fact.
Don't go too far, don't go too far. Just step down. Me say what evening me know because we got fast on a castle. Me never even know me see your husband. But me wonder how me not see you. I tell them until we see you now. Oh Lord. Can you test her to see? Give me too. And spray and. Rub them together.
No. Sanitize.
Yeah, why you're bad.
Why would you should get the same way?
Blessings. I wonder if them can get a blind like her.
Yeah, Carol.
Yeah.
Alright, so do you?
After she finished, I made a little
You're scared that you are incapable of voting without assistance by reason.
Why you come out to vote today?
I did. You know, it was voting day. And the other one bring me out, you know.
So who you voting for? How old you be, Miss Millie?
98, Mama.
You're 98, wow.
I'm going to vote for the Jamaica Labour Party.
Okay, so you're sure she's able to do that?
Well, I'm going to assist her.
Yes, I'm Carolyn Cooper and I'm really distressed about how long it took me to vote. I got here at 2 minutes past 7
because I stopped to email a poor woman who sent a distress letter to the Gleaner about why she wasn't going to vote. I got in the line to come in at 7:06. I got to my polling booth, my polling station, at 10 past. And I'm just coming out now, 8:30. One polling, one place paper vote. No in or out. So you have to wait till the person vote to go in. They have to go in and come before you can go in. Foolishness. This is an ill-conceived election designed to stop people from voting. And I'm very upset. Isn't it 30 and 40?
Are you serious?
Come and tell us.
And I couldn't.
I'm here for 33 and you're 33. No, so you're in it. Us? And I was 33. And I was 33. You're 33? Yeah, exactly. Is that one in the country? She said she believed that, but you can show something. You must be the entertainment party. This is only 30 and 40. Where it is? I don't think I know about the other side.
Don't tell me that. Tell she.
33 is inside.
It is in there?
You work here, man?
Yeah.
I'm going to one line.
Yes.
Then keep that place all the way inside. All the way around.
When you arrive at the polling station, you will be temperature checked by the EOJ representative, and you'll be given some hand sanitizer. This is critically important to ensure that we all stay safe on this election day. Then you join the line and you ensure you maintain 6 feet distancing, 6 feet spacing for the social distancing requirements. And I think if we do this, ensure we cover entire nostrils, mouth down to the chin, then I think we will all be adequately protected. Thank you.
What's your name?
Corey Williams.
Corey. I see you have on a Carry PMP shirt. Are you living in the past, sir?
What do you mean past?
Because Carry has moved on to the Jamaica Labour Party.
What caused that? Because our father was originally a PM, a comrade, I should say, Mr. Easton Douglas. What do you mean past? What do you mean past 19? Eh? So PMP is in the past, that's what you are saying?
No, I'm saying Carry has moved on from orange to green.
To what? Eh? She don't want ripe again, she want green. Eh? So what you saying? Eh? What are you saying?
Who are you supporting?
You're blind? What is on the top of the cap? You can't see. You want glasses?
So even though you're wearing your branding, you're wearing a Carry branded T-shirt, right? You're supporting Julian Robinson.
Most definitely.
Okay.
The colors say that and the words say that. Did you see JLP on the top of the cap? No, you didn't. Don't it? Where them coming from? Eh? Jump ship because of what? Eh? Scarce benefit and spoils. Think about it. Mr. Douglas was our father, Mr. Easton Douglas, who was the MP in this constituency. How long? Never lost this seat. So why should he do that? They get it free now and she jump the fence and the dance free. What caused that? You tell me about it.
Well, this is one of the best elections I have ever gone through, and I hope everything works out well for the rest of the day, and the turnout is very good.
Boy, I tell us everything around smooth is a shame. My best election this time ever work. Me say people then come out good. Me say everybody just a polling and it's a polling and it's a polling. Boy, me no can rain or wine, but them a come out, you know, them a come out is a shame.
process is alright because I don't feel nowhere I have to do this because I am doing it for my party leader or whatever you call it. I have to do what I have to do because we want better thing. Because we don't see no better out there. So.
How you found the process of voting considering you have now what, COVID-19?
You have to protect yourself, you know, because you know, come outside unless it's really necessary.
What were you required to do when you go inside?
Then tell you about, then show you on the paper you have 2 candidates, so I choose one. And the one that I choose is the one.
What terms of sanitization, what did they ask you to do?
After you should be on it in the ink, you take up your buckle, then squeeze something upon your hand and sanitize your hand. And you head out.
Right. And you had your voter's ID?
Yes.
They had no problems. How long it took you to vote?
Quick and fast.
Alright.
No problem.
Thank you. Have a wonderful.
There is no crowd.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
You too.
I say 100%, me I say 100.999, now what can I go back high? And we say people power, and we say PNP, and we say Joan Garden, and we say power to the people who tired of it. Leave them out. They need to get the chicken back. Alright, sweet them out. People have to $90 for the chicken back. Chicken back is my favorite meal. Chicken back, pork and fish. And we can't buy chicken back right now. We are sweet them out. And next year January then coming to 6. Done. You can't manage it. Me about the can't want it, me about it. Here we have to come back to the power. Power to the people. Power to the rail. Sweep them out. Joan God not gonna do it.
Really appreciative that notwithstanding passing the baton 3 terms ago, my predecessor MP is still here supporting and ensuring that the team continues to win. That's good. Absolutely.
The National Party will be victorious. I have not put a number on it. I think we will have the majority of the seats. First order of business would be to name a cabinet, establish a cabinet and a government that is prepared to take on the task.
COVID remains a major issue.
It is a central issue. It is at the heart of much of what we have included in our wealthy plan and in our manifesto. We have to have both life preserved to a much greater degree than has been the case now, and at the same time we have to ensure that people can earn a living. So between both of those things we are going to proceed, putting the health and well-being of our people first.
To be clear, that if you lose the election today, that you're going to be retiring from politics or stepping down as party leader?
Both. Both.
Okay.
All right, guys. Thank you very, very much.